Hi. So I'm on to part 3 right now. So I definitely want you to watch 1, 2, 3. But this one is in regard to what angels should we call upon during Purim, our Esther celebration, and the blood moon. Well, first and foremost, we always ask Michael. Michael is in the east. He's the defender and the protector. He's really one of the very easiest archangels to connect with. You notice that very many people that are in blue, they connect a lot of different religions and cultures connect with him. They might call him some other name, but the angels have their own way of being. You don't have to be in this religion or that. You don't have to do any of that. Angels are there for us always. He is the very highest angel, and his quorum is really about, as I said, defending, protecting. He's all about truth. What is your truth? I'm going to help you find the truth. I'm going to help you speak the truth, because truth equals love. The bigger kind of love, not, oh, gee, I'm in love with you. Not that. It is such as the eclipses, their truth. The sun is the truth. Our Earth, Mother Gaia, she's the truth. Just what is. He is like that. Why do we want to connect with Michael? We don't have to connect with all of them, but if you want to choose an angel, this would be my first one. No, none of them think, oh, this, oh, that, I'm better. They don't have that agenda. So why do you want to connect with him? Because he is shielding us from all of the harm. Typically, when I teach people to get in a sacred circle, and it's a very simple one, I'll show them how to connect with Michael first, so that when you're in that sacred space, you know, there's nothing that's going to harm you because his energy is around you. People have different renditions of what his light is. I always see it as very, very laserly blue, and I ask him to protect me every day. And first, it seems like a little habit, but then it becomes something that you love to do because you can just feel him. He will give you signs. All angels give you a sign. It's not seeking signs, it's asking. Okay, here's the difference with seeking a sign. Seeking a sign is that you're in a wanting space. I want to see this happen. It's not in such a surrendering space. If you just simply ask like a little child, so it is. They're always available to you. He will shield us from any harm, as I've told you, and he reverses negativity. He pushes things away from you. You might want to say, I'm going down this road. And if you say, Michael, make sure that you protect me, and you won't go down that road, he'll keep blocking you. He'll keep shutting the doors. Now, here's also in regard to free will. We can always open the door anyway. Or let's just say you feel like you've resolve the pattern. That doesn't mean that you won't go into, I tell people, you go back in the trash and pull it out and unravel the pattern and you go through it again. That's up to us. But for the most part, he'll block you so that certain thing doesn't happen. He'll block people out from you that want to take you down. And some of the lessons we're going to go through, anyway, but he'll always be with you. The invocation you can ask for him is, Michael, Archangel, stand beside me, be in front of me, be behind me, be to the left of me, be to the right of me, be above me, be below me. Now, when I say below me, I was thinking, no, that's going to be interesting. So I always ask him to carry me, and that I will see the truth, I will hear the truth, I will speak the truth, and only those around me will be able to do that. Then I pass it out to my children, everyone I know, and it really does protect everyone. I feel, why not? Because his energy is very big. The other one you can call in for this particular time during Purim, our Esther celebration, and the blood moon is Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel was the one that heralded the good news to Mary. He's the one that also he was there to herald the news when Lord Yeshua was born. And he's also he's a very strong, they're all strong. Michael, Archangel, not Michael, sorry about that. Gabriel is there to give you the message. Okay, and if you don't want to hear it, sometimes your mouth will get shut. Okay, and you won't be able to speak until that time. That's what happened to John the Baptist, because he didn't, that particular prophet didn't want to name. Why are we naming him John? And it's like, there's not a question. You're questioning an angel, and it came from above. So his mouth got shut until the baby was born, and then he was able to speak and say that his name was John. So angel Gabriel is very easy to work with. That particular angel's in the west and stands at the place of birth, rebirth, death. It's coming and going. So it's not anything that's bad. He just is the person. I have kind of a little thing with that, like, is it a key? But anyway, that angel is there for you. Very, very easy to work with. Also, I found over the course of years working with Gabriel that angel helped me to have a lot of courage when I needed it. And because I was standing in the dark, and having him in front of me, having that particular archangel in front of me, open up the way so that I could speak in an eloquent way and receive in a way. So that's at birth and death, like getting rid of patterns and also bringing things in. He is also, that particular angel governs the moon, making that angel essential during this blood moon. So the invocation of that would be, Angel Gabriel, open my heart, my mind to divine wisdom, give me courage, and may I see what's in the unseen, and whatever message comes through, may my ears be open and my heart be ready, that I'll receive and surrender to the message, and I'll be able to move forward with that. So there are actually one other angel. People don't necessarily work with him so much, but he's in the north. This is Archangel Uriel. He is the light of God and the bringer of divine justice. This is a good time for that, because that's what Purim is all about. That's, when we're in Lent and all this, we're doing what we can to give away things that don't work for us. And he'll help you to receive what is the highest for your highest good. So he illuminates the hidden. He turns darkness into wisdom, because that's in the north. And just about with Purim, he helps the miracles that we're not going to see. We're going to see them. Our eyes will see. Now remember, miracles aren't always about big lightning bolts. They could be tiny little things. So he'll help you to be aware. And as far as wisdom goes, wisdom belongs really to the elders. We have moments and glimpses of wisdom, but until we've been on this earth, walking around, having a lot of experiences, to sit in wisdom takes a long time. In Native traditions, the elders, and any other traditions really, the elders held the wisdom. And why is that? Because they knew when to speak and to not speak. So it's good to have silence. It's good to have listening ears. We attempt to teach our children listening ears. We would like to have listening ears. But when you get to that place, when you're, let's say, 60 and more, that's the way the Chinese look at it, then you really are ready to just sit and listen. Truly listen, because you're listening more from here, and this doesn't really get incorporated, and that's a good thing. So we can ask. Also, Uriel will help you with any kind of karma that you have, because again, we're in the north. So as you're getting older, you're realizing, I need to change things. That usually seems to happen. Not everybody. This isn't uniform. Everyone's different. But this usually happens when you're going into your 50s. You start thinking, that's not that important. You start calming down from your emotions. For the most part, that's what people do. So by the time they're 60s and 80s, they're just kind of in the flow of things. And they're in a place where the little ones can come. They have lots of patience. they get all enveloped in the joy of these little children, because now they're coming into that being and preparing themselves, as long as they decide to be here, for, I'm just going to do what I feel is best, teaching us in the other places, east, south, and west, that you can truly be yourself with not worrying about what people think. And again, you might have people that you can think of like, well, they don't care. Yes, they do care. They care. They pretend they don't care. So when you get to there into the wisdom years, you just would rather observe and sit and enjoy. That's why we used to say that as we got older, we're going to sit in the rocking chairs and just, sit on the porches. Of course, that doesn't happen anymore. But, that's what we used to say, that would be the best. Or you might have somebody that say, may I share something with you? They're very good about inviting instead of doing the push-in, let me give advice. And that's where Uriel is. He's not going to do the push-in. He's going to sit there and you ask him and he'll help you. And you could say to him as an invocation, Angel Uriel, shine your golden light upon me, illuminate the truth, reveal my highest path, and restore balance where it's needed. And whatever karma that needs to be removed, help me to do it in a way that I have grace with my ancestors. Because here's the other thing, the north is where our ancestors are, and they absolutely will help us. So there are more angels you can access, but these in particular, like, well, what I do all of them, because I do get questions like that. No, I said, first and foremost, just ask Michael. Ask Michael to be with you during this time, during the blood moon. And when you're setting up your candle, Michael, be with me as I'm lighting the candle. Esther, I would really love to understand who you are and incorporate your courage and your wisdom and be able to speak in a way that's eloquent, whether I'm standing aside from somebody or and influencing them for the good, or whether I'm out there. Because the other thing is as I'm referring back to the first one, a lot of times we feel like, especially now, that we have to be on stage all the time. Well, we really don't need to be on stage all the time. You hear about the quiet works of people, and maybe they're never going to be in the books, but perhaps they were the person that was behind the scene and it influenced the one that had ended up standing on the stage. They are honored quietly and silently. That's really okay, because when we get to that other place, it's just a door. We just go through the door. All you're going to hear for truly is, what good have you done? And you're not going to really judge yourself in an unkind way. You're going to observe what you could have done, what you possibly didn't choose to do. And again, there's grace there, which is good, but you will look at that. Remember, everything that I share is not about being hard on yourself. I tell people use, patience with themselves. These angels will help you. And our guardian angels are always there to guide us as well. So you can call on them too. Please be with me, my guardian angel, that I'll be able to make really good choices and walk with me everywhere I go, so that when I do these things in my life, I'll do what is good. Because goodness actually is a very high energy word. It's not I'm doing a good job, it's goodness in the world. So call on these angels, and I will be glad to hear comments and things that you have and the experiences you have. I do look at them. I'm not really good about the little hearty thing, but I do really read everybody's comments. So thank you so much for this time, and happy Purim, happy celebration of Easter, happy blood moon, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much.